Right, round 2, where I left off, and as we can see here, was this, what seems to be a niggle. This was just down to, again, human input, this human. As we can see, look at the top here, I've got a hidden column lock. So as I bring that out, it's just, as we can see here, at the formula, left N7, 11. So I'm just separating the time and date stamps out. Yeah. So if I drag this down, we should see a day's difference. There's a day's difference there. Now, what else I didn't show was the directions and the new customer. And to be fair, they're the other bits of code I'm submitting in, so I'll show these now. I'll do the directions actually in the directions one and the new customer here to keep them sort of separate and uniform. So if we have a look at this page here, let me call up the web app again to show you the script. Script.start will do. This will hopefully get us straight in. Right, IMS new customer sidebar here. We can see that it links to that. So what I'll do is I'll open that in a new window. That's there again, so I'll close that down. I'll close that down. I'll close 2 things down probably. Come on. Computer's moving a bit slow because I'm at the minute campsite in the corner of my kitchen on my like 3-year-old HP all-in-one thing, which is not good in the room. I've got an i7 with like loads of screens, which is my happy place, but at the minute I have 2 kids in there. I've taken over. So let's see. We're looking at this one here. We can see users, executions. We can see about a 3.5% error rate. That'll be things where I've made a mistake. It does happen. So this is a project that I'm going to show you at the moment, and the way it works is this. Let me explain a little bit of it. We'll show user form. This is going to put a new user form in the sidebar called new customer. And the spreadsheet, it's like I pretty much showed you earlier with the JavaScript and everything. I could separate this off into a separate file. These fields, you know, this is what sends it, and the script append data, then appends this row here, append data, which then we'll add it into, let's go back onto customers again, here. So to see we've got all the rows shown. So we've got customer number to shipping postcode. So I can do a quick check customer no. Ship postcode. So we know that's all looks good and working. So if I just go back here a second, and then if we see this error message, we'll do this in a moment. What this says is initialize menu on open pretty much. So new customer, which we can see it's open with a new customer. And then when we look here, we can see onboard. And what this will do is when we press this onboard, and this function here is just on open initialize menu, which is that. So if we now press new customer onboard, we have a nice user form pop up here, like with different details. And what I'll do is I'll just pause until I filled it in. Form filled in, as we can see the fields, you're going to be RC customer 9, because we finished at customer 8. It's Tina Teacher, full name Tina Teacher. As we can see here, look, Tina the Teacher, Tina the CCU Teacher at gmail.com. There's a reason behind this, look Tina. What we've also got is this. I've created you, your very own, Tina the CCU Teacher at gmail.com. And in here, I've shared all the documents with you. You've got the code docs, you've got the scripts, just bare scripts. You've got scripts with explanation, which is, as you can see, snip, snip, snip. So if you log into here, and when you go in, just click on the shared with me. Got these. You don't have to worry about anything like destroying anything, because what I have, I'll show you quickly so you don't ever have to panic. Oh, actually, let's just enter that. It takes about 5 elephants this way, which is a bit disappointing. Look, press that. How long's that taken? I see. That took like a good 5 elephants. So what I would also like to point out is building a form in the sidebar bound into this worksheet takes a whole lot longer, five times longer approximately, than the web app that we've seen earlier. So let's see what else I need to show you now. So we've shown that, so I'll now go back into bear with me one moment. So I'll find it down here somewhere. No, that's going to be the wrong one. No, I've just been in there. See, too many windows open, too much going on. That's that one. There we go. IMS deliveries. Today, mate. Right, what we've got here is we've got this sheet here called directions. Yeah. Now, what I'll do is first I'll put in a bogus postcode, hopefully. CT19 does not exist, I don't believe. 3R. Right, so now I'll click directions and nothing happens. There we go. Generate that prepare sheet built this sheet here, so I don't need to go through all that. But generate step by step. We're going to say row 11 and we're going to say OK. Well, I'm going to be like, well, there is actually one of them. I'm going to have to go and find it. Do you know how many times I put in actual guess postcodes right? And I'm getting this error I'm trying to recreate now to show you just how frustrated I was by this thing. Let's see. Alright. CT89. It can't be one of them, surely. Can they? You reckon? CT89 can't be so bloody popular. Generate step by step. It's a row 11. Row 11. Right, come on. Give us an error. There you go. Uncaught, undefined. Now, when you go details, yeah, it tells you exactly the same there. To a non-coder. That will drive me mad. And it's because I put in a random postcode. So what we'll do now is, because we actually had one, yeah, that's just bonkers that, but there you go. Generate step by step. Then row 11. Like see, this creates its own little sheet, which I then have to rename. Now let's say this was directions. Let's say this was the RMD web app, just for a bit of uniformity. We can see these here now says this, look, so it's reading up them. That then just does a meters to miles formula to change it around. So if I now change this to rename RMDWA5 directions. These sheets can be hid. You have to keep them obviously because they're a system sheet. So if you deleted it, everything will go missing. So now, if we pull that down here, and then we say change that to WA5. Let's see, but how many? We also have to be aware. So look, B4. That's B3, so it's dragged it. We'll have missed the field there, or should I say I would have. You can do things like absolute and relative, right? And then drag this down. Meters to miles, C11, which is that. So we know it's 26 miles. So now what we can do is we can go back into our main sheet and then bring over the costings. Let's just have a look in here first. Deliveries main, we brought it through. Let's see, because I've just made that up, it's fictional. But we're seeing there anyway with web app 5 that it's done the same thing. Which postcode is that, by the way? SL3. So let's look on our directions. We're going to be looking about here somewhere. SL3 8WQ, so RMD web app 3 is that, and RMD web app 3 is not there, is it? Am I seeing things? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anyway, so as we see, the system pretty much works flawlessly. I've got to just start going through and doing things like making sure the absolute and relative references and things are okay. So the formulas are dragged down. It doesn't do like that, change B3 to automatically start counting B4, and then we've seen other areas that you have to do these manually. You know, you drag down, it doesn't automatically change the like, oh, I'm on another sheet. But I'm going to leave it at that anyway, because that's 10 minutes. So the main thing we're showing anyway, I forgot that column. once I drag that down, that comes through. And then I do expect, being I've had to build like this study corner in the kitchen and I've got kids here, they go back to their mum's on Friday, so I'll be able to sit down in my happy place and with all my screens and my proper computers and everything else and sit and work through it all proper with table and pads and pens. But no, it's coming along brilliantly. Thanks for watching. I'll also, for that account, I'll send you the credentials via email. This should be about 95%, I reckon, Tina. So, yeah, reflect that flower.